I'm sorry, what?
I guess.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Recording.
well,
Mhm.
I am super honored that you are back with us
Oh,
here because
I
we
am
love you.
too.
We adore you. And we cannot wait to hear what your top 10 ghost songs are.
I am really looking forward to this. I know we had me paired with the amazing Ash. Um, I just want to say maybe because it's World Dracula Day, she's on vampire duties. I don't know.
Yes!
Oh my god,
Never
perfect.
seen her and Dracula in the same room at the same time. So not that I've ever seen her in person. I don't know, but she's got stuff going on. I am glad to be here with you both and to discuss this. I have some choices that neither of you probably will like, and I'm really excited to get to get
I'm
Well.
interested. Ooh, you
it's
piqued
fun,
my
fun,
interest.
well, I was listening to your prior episodes and hearing I was listening to Brad argue this morning on your last round Gable episode, and I was like, ooh, um it's gonna be interesting getting some of my choices out there.
If
Don't worry though, Dance Macabre didn't make the list. No one has to be
Okay.
upset about that.
I was really worried about that. I was, if you said that, I was
if Brad
really
is if
worried
Brad
about
is
our friendship.
if Brad is in an episode, there is going to be arguing. Like
It's very easy.
also, I have
Well,
to.
it's so
Sorry, yeah.
yes,
No, go ahead.
you're fine. Go ahead.
I have to make a little update. I'm very embarrassed about this update. I made a mistake in my top 10 list.
Oh
And
no!
it's going to be,
What?
first of all, it's going to be embarrassing, and it's also going to be a little bit sad because my my spot 10 was never supposed to be Square Hammer. It was
What was
It was always supposed to be Spillways. I don't know why I put Square
Aw.
Hammer in that place. I don't know. This was the only thing that we had, like, kind of, because it was your number 1 and my number 10. I'm very sorry, Jillian. I feel stupid as fuck, if I'm being honest. I just noticed it last night at that concert when they were playing Spillways, and I'm like, wait, this is the song that I that I wanted to put there. Yeah, just wanted to
Aw.
get that out there. So number 10,
Wow.
Spillways.
Totally hurt. Just kidding.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Would you like to
yeah.
give us your number 10?
Yes.
Perfect.
So when I approached this, I did try to explore every album that's out because for me, my top 10 probably changes every few months.
Mhm.
Like
Same.
Halloween time, I'm listening to different songs from all of their albums. My number one tends to change. I tried to make my top 10 throughout all of them with one consistent number one for me from the time I got into the band. So at number 10, I have Elizabeth from
Oh.
Opus
Starting
as
with
my number 10.
Opus. It's a good start to
Mhm.
this.
And because when I first got into the band, I was exploring everything within days. I think I listened to every album that was currently out. But Elizabeth, for me being the vampire lover, again with it being World Dracula Day, had to give mention to one of the many inspirations for future horror books,
Mhm.
movies, stories. And as Jillian knows, Elizabeth is someone who in history has inspired me to want to make art. And I want to do a photo shoot that's inspired by Elizabeth
Oh my
Bathory, where
god.
I'm in a bloody bathtub. I
Oh,
have a high collar on. So that's something that's on my plans.
I
cannot
love
wait
it.
for that.
I cannot wait. And I know I've said this to you before, but you will break the
Mhm.
internet with that photo shoot.
You will break
I'm going to
me.
share it
Just gonna
everywhere.
say.
Yeah, you'll break us.
Aw,
Cannot wait for
thank
that.
you. It was actually going to happen yesterday, but due to the weather in Florida, it is almost 100 degrees and it's only May. So as of right now, that shoot will be happening later this year once it finally cools down a bit because we have to shoot it in outside due to the amount of fake blood we have to fill this bathtub with. So
think
That
that's
way we can just
perfect.
dump it. Yeah, I'm really excited. I found the perfect photographer, a friend of mine, to do it, and it's gonna be great. I really can't wait. And that's like when I post it on TikTok, it's gonna be Elizabeth is playing over the pictures as they
Mm.
scroll. I have this all thought out, but yeah,
I love it. Oh my god, I cannot wait.
thank you.
That's a great number 10. I do like some songs from Opus Eponymous. I know it didn't make any my top 10 at all, but yeah, I love that song.
And I also love getting stories. I mean, it's nice to just get some. Oh yeah, I like it because I like it. That's what I did
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
some of them. But stories are always great behind the choices.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Number 9.
Number 9 is one that I did not like the song at all in the beginning of my journey into Ghost, and it's one that's like really popular, and it used to be on their set list, and a lot of people love this song. I
Monstrance
didn't
clock.
until recently. Yes.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Yeah. Yes, Monstrance Clock is my number 9. I didn't like it at first. I was like, it's fine. And then all of a sudden I loved it. I love the different aspects of it. I love that it ends with the choral
Yeah.
singing. It's very witchy and kind of sensual, and I love kind of it definitely is, but
Very much.
I love that aspect of it. Yeah.
And it's
Oh yeah.
I think it's still the perfect ending for a ritual. You know, it just
Oh
gives that
yes.
ending vibe. I don't know, I like it.
Hmm.
Come
Yeah.
together as one.
As Lucifer's
And then
son,
it
maybe
fades
even.
out. Yeah,
And
I
yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, and that Papa used to have his speech that he would give, and then he
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
changed it to just be two people, and I love that. I love Papa for that. I love the energy and just incense burning while that song is playing.
Ooh,
It's a
It's
vibe.
yes.
beautiful. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, Jillian.
No, you're fine. This is also one of those songs where I've mentioned that I want them to make merch for. Like I want a
Yeah.
giant clock made with the papas as little cuckoos or something.
I still don't know.
But
I really don't know what it is. I mean, I know what a monstrance is, but what is a monstrance clock? Like,
I don't even know what a monstrance is.
it's a
Never cared to Google the
like
word.
this Christian
I gotta look
relict.
it up.
It looks like a.
She's googling it.
It almost looks like a sun on like a pedestal. I don't even know how to describe this.
Explain it better, Sabrina.
I don't know what it is for. I just know what it looks like. Okay.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
so it's in Catholicism, it's this ornamental piece in gold that's used. It displays the sacred host, bread,
Yes, exactly.
which is miraculously transformed into the body of Christ during the service of Mass, is what Google
Yeah,
says.
this is a monstrance, but what is a monstrance clock?
Yeah, Veggie Tales did not teach me that.
Okay,
No
well,
clue.
may maybe it's just a play on the words because I mean we know we've heard
Yeah.
like another for that, but maybe it's like because it's holding the black candles and whatever like sacred food that they're using in place of Papa, and it's done at a certain time of night. I don't know,
Oh,
but
there's a whole Wikipedia article. The monstrance clock or mirror clock is a type of clock that was developed during the Renaissance. It is cross-shaped and typically either gold or silver in color, but can feature both colors. They used to play an important part in church ritual and often incorporated sacred figures as part of the design. The clock made use of a rotating ball at the top or in the base to indicate the time of day. Monstrance clocks and crucifix clocks remained fashionable until the 18th century. It's still pop culture references include the song Monstrance Clock by the band
I'm
Ghost.
reading that on Wikipedia too.
Yeah, it still looks like a monstrance. It just doesn't have the like the wafer, like the thing, the
Clock
communion.
art?
No, it doesn't have the.
Communion wafer.
Yeah, the
Oh.
communion wafer, it doesn't have that one. It just has a ball and there's a like a clock, like a. I'm showing it to you. I'm not just
Interesting.
not showing it to the people. Yeah,
Yeah. No, well, okay, mystery solved, so we got that down.
good.
Oh yeah.
Um
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, thank you for that history lesson with your number 9.
Well, it's like when I was listening to your other podcast earlier, your second episode, I was thinking like when that Brad mentioned that Dance Macabre was written for someone else, but then Ghost decided to use it.
Really?
Is it him who mentioned that, or was it,
Could have been Leon.
or
Could
Leon
have
mentioned
been.
that? One of the two. And I was thinking about how like technically every song that's put forth has had meaning behind it,
Hmm.
right? Like it has some type of relation to Catholicism, except for Hunter's Moon, which was thrown in. But it's like you get like most of them are, and then some of them are kind of just thrown in there because they sounded good or fit the record or what
Yeah.
have you.
No, it makes me wonder because people think that Watcher in the Sky is like a prelude to Square Hammer. So
Mhm.
would Monstrance Clock, the only other song I can think of that has like a ticking clock noise is Deus in
Mm-hmm.
Absentia. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe it's a prequel. I don't know. Maybe everything's tied in.
True. I've never thought about that.
Maybe it's who's to say. Who knows?
Who knows with
I was
Tobias?
just thinking,
Period. That's
Yeah.
just
yeah.
these sounds to use. Yeah.
Do you think he has a giant whiteboard that just has all the pins and everything on it and
Oh
like
yeah.
pictures
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
string
No
and
doubt.
just
It's a
and
wall at
showing
that
all of that?
point.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not a board anymore. It's a wall now, I guess.
I
He
think his
probably
wife
has
would be like, "Stop, please."
file folders like these boxes where you can just go through and pull something out and be like, it's time. I finally have use for this.
Love it.
Maybe
Absolutely.
some days he's just like leaving the house, and at some point Bo got a little suspicious, and then she's like investigating, and he just has this whole house. It's just like an investigating studio at that point. Monitors everywhere, whiteboards everywhere. There's like strings everywhere, like scattered around the house, and that's where he is all of the time. Bro.
Right? It's like you don't have to worry about anyone doing something stupid. He's just in his room.
Yeah,
Let him
Yeah.
be.
let him play.
He's just
Let him
on the
cook.
computer waiting.
Oh, let's start
Love
that
it.
rumor. Okay. Your
Like,
next one.
like I didn't mean to start anything, Tobias. I apologize. So
You're canceled, Rebel. Get out of here.
oh God, not already?
He has his
This
he
early?
just
This
he
soon?
has his list of Instagram accounts. He's like, that one today, okay. Rebel Raid is like
Oh,
out.
Block, I was going to say, on his burner meme account. Block. Number 8 is for me Life Eternal, because if it's ever anything that can be related to a vampire love story, I'm into it.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It is a beautiful song.
It truly is. And I've heard, I don't know if this has been confirmed about it being written about his brother who had, untimely passed away when his career was just setting off. But someone had said that he was written for his brother, and that's why he doesn't perform it live, because it's very emotionally draining to perform that song. I don't know the truth behind that. I'm sure someone does besides him, but I've always liked it. I love the beginning, the song that comes right before it on the record where the bells are chiming because it's someone's like funeral mass, and then he's
Yes.
like declaring that out loud, like he's throwing himself on the, like in my head I see him like throwing himself on the casket saying,
Aw.
no, could you still hear me from beyond? And I love a man who yearns.
Yeah. We all
Even
do.
for someone who's
Yes.
no longer here, I love a man with yearning. Like that's
Men in yearning. Men in
when they're
mourning.
at their best. When they are yearning, it's
Yeah.
great.
Creme
Like
de la
I
creme.
it truly, ask anyone who likes Bridgerton, the 2005 Pride and Prejudice.
Yes.
It's hand flex. It's just that's like that to me, like that's Life Eternal, and that's what I love about it. And of course, it's one-sided. Like it's just him. It sounds like maybe a girl's talking to him. Maybe it's the person who's died that he's singing about, but it's just a beautiful memoriam song, and I love
True.
that.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
agree. I like to also believe that theory because it makes
Hmm.
sense. Like, if we're looking at who it's written for, it most likely is his brother if we listen to the
Right.
lyrics. But also, it's just like a beautiful song. And if we're getting into vampire stuff, I mean, it fits in with that perfectly. I have crossed oceans of time to be with you. Can you hear me say your name forever? Like
Hmm.
it just, and I really love the last part of the song when he goes like an octave
Hmm.
higher and like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful song.
Agreed.
And
Sabrina
maybe,
doesn't care for the song.
Absolutely not.
well, that's what I said. I knew some of them wouldn't be like heavy hitters for you two, but that's okay. That's the beauty of the band is we all like different
Absolutely.
things.
I mean, I
But
can
I
I
was just
can
thinking like,
see
hmm,
the appeal. I understand.
yeah,
It's a very
hmm,
romantic song, of course.
yeah.
It's there and I accept it. But yeah, that's how far.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do wish that that song was on like a B side because I wish Prequel was way darker and heavier than it is.
Agreed.
Like, yeah, I do. Hold on, I just sneeze. Oh my god.
Bless you. Bless you, Jillian.
Eh, thank you. It went away.
she spooked it away, guys.
Oh god, I was about to get the devil out. Um,
Think it went down to Georgia, maybe.
Oh God.
oh,
I'm gonna say,
okay. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, great song.
well,
Love it.
so you were saying you wish Freakout was darker
Oh yes,
as
yeah.
a whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I think there's one too many slow songs on that album.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but Life Eternal, I love it. It's a beautiful song.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Alrighty, number six. Six, is that
No, it's seven.
correct? Oh,
7.
7. Oh, I'm
Seven.
sorry.
7. Number 6. Number 7 for me. I went back and forth on switching some of these right before I got online, but number 7 for me is Spillways.
Yes.
There we go.
Love that one.
Yeah.
And I loved this one. It was one of the songs I played for my partner to be like, see, you could like this. He still doesn't, so it didn't work. But but I love this show called Our Flag Means Death.
Yes.
And someone had made a comparison saying it was like the two main characters' love story with Spillways because um, there's a coming out story. It's very LGBTQ positive, but for the two main characters, it was this big journey to get to them actually being together. And someone said it was the spillways of their souls. And I was like, and I love the song even more
Aw.
for that.
Beautiful. I love that show too. I am a
Thank you.
slut for
Yeah,
pirates.
I am too. And if you guys have never seen it, Our Flag Means Death, unfortunately, was axed at the end of season 2. So if you still want to get into it and never seen it, I
Be
recommend
prepared.
it. I love it. Yeah, just know it's gonna end and you might be angry about it, but
Hmm.
life goes on.
Let's go to fanfiction.net, you know, archive of our own.
Archive of our own will forever have a place in my heart. Uh,
Yes.
and
Um,
then
yeah, I love that song. I think
yeah.
Brad listed it on his list, and I think I said like it's so cathartic to sing in your car,
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
screaming at the top of your lung through the spillways of our soul. You know, much better than that. But
Mhm.
it also sounds like the Pokemon song. And I love it.
Gotta catch 'em all
I also really like
before.
the live version from live from the ministry where he's like
Oh
growling
yeah.
like the spillways
Yeah.
spillways. I love that. That sounds so good. Yeah,
Yeah,
love that. We should do that more
makes me
often.
blush. I agree. Yeah.
I like watching the music video for it. I'm like, I want to know what this means. I really want to be on set working on one of the music videos as like a creative person. Would be just a personal dream of mine to be like, why is the woman crying? Why does she have a noose around her neck? Like, who are all these people representing? Like I've seen, I think their name is Rasunsky on
Mm-hmm.
Tumblr and on Instagram, and they have a beautiful artwork that's about spillways, and it's all the people reaching up to
Oh
Papa,
yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah,
up in
yeah.
the pulpit looking down
Yep.
at them. And highly recommend checking out their art. It's some of the most gorgeous fan art I've ever
Amazing.
seen. Yeah, and it's all done to look very medieval and like the
Mhm.
Renaissance type art, but um I just want to know more about the story if there is one. If there's not, I just wish I could have seen it in person. See it come together.
I
As one.
think the music video is also one of my favorites for the behind the scene footage when the camera's spinning around Papa and he's just going like
The
this.
microwave.
It's so cute. The microwave.
Well, it's like that thing you can get on that some people have at like their weddings where it films
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
you know, to make like the gif of you dancing or something. It's very much like that. He's like, I want that. I want this for spillway.
He's just a little
Yeah.
colonel turning into popcorn.
The popcorn, yeah, perfect.
Popcorn bucket, yeah. Okay. Next one.
Number 6, I believe the cover, I believe.
That was
Oh.
on my list too. Hell
I remember.
yeah.
And I just it's one of the ones where I just like it because I like it, but it's honestly such a pretty song. I love his voice in it. I think it's spectacular. And it puts me in like a meditative state. Like it's that song I listen to when I need to stay calm. Um, I listen to it on my way to work most mornings, and I'm just like, I can get through this. I need to earn a living. Let me just turn this on. It's very comforting. Um, I love it. It's like very slow to open and then just
Yeah.
hearing him softly come in. Magic.
Yeah. It I think I said before, I am also a slut for the hammer dulcimer. And I always listen to this song in the fall. Like I love to take walks outside a lot, so I'll put it on and like you said, like it puts you in a trance, especially at the end when he just keeps repeating. I believe, blah blah blah. And it's
Mhm.
such a peaceful song. It is so beautiful.
Great. I don't have anything to add because I
Uh,
don't care for the song. I like it. It's a good song. It's not.
that's
It's
okay.
not another Life Eternal moment. Okay, I like the song. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's good. We all have our own opinions,
Yeah.
and opinions are beautiful.
True.
Sometimes.
So that's right.
Except
Well,
for Julia not putting anything Opus on her list. That is a wrong opinion.
Fight me.
I will.
Fight
well,
me.
if you want to know what my mother has always taught me, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one. Some stink more than others, and that
Absolutely.
is what she likes to teach and preach to everyone. So,
Yes, mom.
thanks, mom. So for number 5, I have Call Me Little Sunshine.
Yes. It's very nice, that one.
Not going to say anything.
I that's right. It's like that's how the best way to handle some things. Like I have nothing nice to say. I just won't.
Thank you.
I I've just always really liked it, and Sunshine has been a nickname given to me by many
Aw.
different people throughout my
Aw.
life. And so I'm like, oh, well, call me Little Sunshine. That's me. So
Okay, that's a cute
it
story.
makes me feel good when I listen to it.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a nostalgia for it as well. Like my mom used to sing me "You Are My Sunshine, My Little Sunshine." And so
Yeah.
I love that song because it's peaceful. And even though it's dark, he has said it
Yeah.
himself, like it's kind of an evil song. Um, and I love the imagery behind it with what's his face that I'm forgetting his name. What's his name? Crowley?
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah, yeah.
Crowley.
Alistair Crowley.
Aleister
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crowley. Yeah, so the lore behind it, when he's performing it on stage in his blue outfit, oh, he's so beautiful.
Yeah, he
I
is.
love that song.
I imagine he's very sparkly.
Yeah, we need to get you to a
That's
ritual
me.
ASAP.
One day.
I will fight the gods for it to happen.
Thank you. Not sure if they thank you for it, but I thank you.
They will forgive you, Julian.
I don't need
Oh,
forgiveness.
that I don't need it.
I don't want it.
And
Oh man. I had way too much of this energy.
hey, is it helping you stay focused?
Sure. Is it? Does it
Yep.
seem like it?
Perhaps.
Everything
Oh,
about
Uh,
you is so bright today, Julian.
Me?
Like your drink, your hair, your outfit. Everything is so bright.
oh,
Yeah.
she is sunshine today. She
She
got
is.
tie-dye on.
She
Ooh.
is.
Okay, I'm blushing. Um, Quattro. Quattro.
So making sure I pronounce this correctly, I probably won't. Um, Deuce and Absentia,
Oh, I love
number
that one.
4.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
Yeah, because I frequently like to say, if the world is on fire, are you willing to stay here and burn with me? That's what I like to think to myself about getting through
Oh
hard
my
situations.
god.
I love it.
I just, if you want to know how I even found out about this song, like I had listened to all the albums pretty quickly when I first got into the band, but then on Tumblr that there was this quiz that was developed by someone that was like, which ghost song are you? And it wasn't giving
Oh.
me popular
I
ones.
love
It
that
was like
one.
all other songs, and I had done it, and it was like gave me this result, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to go listen to this again to hear it. And I just adore it. It gave me a picture of the 1960s Romeo and Juliet with Jason
Oh.
Absentia, and I was like, this
How
makes sense.
iconic. How beautiful. How
Yeah, and
fitting.
I thank you. I just really like it. It's a very, for me, it's a fun song. Um, it's threatening, but also like
Yes.
Mm.
accepting of the unknown.
Yeah.
Kind of like in Call Me Little Sunshine too, where it's like it's dark, but it's still comforting to like go into it, and that's what I like about both of those songs.
I think that's just a beautiful thing about Ghost in general. Most of their music is dark, a little threatening, but just so comforting on every
But
level.
it's also like take my hand, we'll walk into the fire together.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to burn, but we're
Sometimes you
going to
you
burn
just need a
together.
buddy.
That's what ghost songs are. Yep.
And
Agreed.
then that one part where it's like, all of your imagination. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I love that. Yeah, I took that quiz too, and I got idolatrine.
Oh.
on that
For
one.
the imbeciles. Yeah.
Idolatrine. Oh my God, I love that one. We need Sabrina to take it now.
We'll have to send it to you, Sabrina.
Yeah, we'll post it on our stories too, so everybody can do it and share their results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. I want to
Yeah,
get.
you can make it the little thing where you can see their results too. That'll
Oh,
kind of
Ooh.
perfect.
like add to stories. That would be
You
cool.
should be our social media manager.
Yeah, we'll hire you.
If you need a person,
Oh my god, love that.
gladly,
That'd be fucking
I would
cool.
love that. It will give me reprieve from walking through the flames on a daily basis. So please and thank you.
Oh my
We can
god.
pay you in forehead kisses, and we don't cover dental.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
it's okay. I pay out of pocket for that.
I want to get. I mean, you said that it's not too popular songs, so I would like to get Bible if that if that could work. That would be amazing.
Yeah,
But yeah,
you may get it.
I will take the
Yes,
test.
absolutely.
Okay.
Number
And then
oh, top 3 already, right?
top three. Yeah. Top three. Number three is Cerise because I
Oh.
just want to be that girl. I want to be the girl. I want Dracopia in his cape. I wish I was a fan at that time in
Oh,
2018
yeah.
when he wore it. Um, I want to be there. I want to make eye contact. I want to sing to him, throw my phone to Jillian, someone else film it. Um, all directions. I just like, and even if it's basic, I love the song. Again, threatening, but
Oh
still
yeah.
take me by the hand with comfort. I, well, because it's like it's directly reaching out to you, the
Yeah.
song, and him doing his little performance. I love the concept of it. It's one of my favorite songs. Like my top three songs that are on this list are the top three that I listen to repeatedly, that I
Hell
couldn't
yeah.
get out of my mind. That my Spotify said, "Do you need help because you've listened to this 56 times
Should we call
Oh
someone?
my
in a
god.
day? Are you well?" But yeah, just that. I just wish I was there. Like I want to be that girl, even though that doesn't really happen anymore. Um,
Yeah.
due to which is great due to how big they've gotten and the need for separation
Sure.
from the stage and from the pit. But yeah, it's a nice dream I have.
I'm manifesting that for you.
Thank you. I'll
Because if
just be
anyone deserves
crying.
it, it's you.
Oh,
We need you in your Elizabeth outfit,
Oh my
front
god.
barrier,
Could you
and
imagine?
I
he
mean, it's
will
not
go to you.
so much an outfit as it is.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
He'll Cerise you even more.
Especially
I think
then.
uh let's see, I probably shouldn't describe it on here.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can.
Well, it's it's
We'll just bleep it
it's
out. It'll be one big long bleep.
it's it's definitely not, it's not something I would wear out because one, the tan lines. Two, I don't like to get tan, so I would need full coverage. No, I know a lot of people have done a similar type of photo shoot where they're like completely nude or they're wearing like pasties. I'm wearing like a nude set with like a strapless bra, trying to make
Mm.
sure the comfort level of myself and the photographer. Because for all of you out there, your comfort matters. And if you're not comfortable, you have to speak up.
Very true.
And if you really don't feel like you could be comfortable, don't do it. Um, it's protect your body, protect your sanity, do things that are fun and bring you joy. But yeah, for me,
Here we
I've known
Beautiful.
this for I've known this photographer for years, like for 10 years, and I think if he saw me as true Elizabeth bathing in a pool of blood, he probably would not love that. So, but no, Cerisa, if I were to do that, if I were to have to wear something to catch Papa's attention,
Tell us,
I
what is it?
probably like bright red or something
Mm.
that's not like black or just like blending into the environment, like
Yeah.
a Sister of Sin costume. I love that. I love seeing everyone who did like their different sister outfits for the different rituals throughout the world where he was playing. But I did have an outfit that I was gonna wear that was really cute. It was this bright red dress where everything's looking good. And I was gonna wear it
Yes.
with like a black harness and fishnets. And so it's kind of like Cardinal Copia inspired with the same color theme, but that way I could just stand out there, maybe. Or I just have to wear sparkles just as much as he does so the light reflects. And he's like, oh no, what is that? It's just a girl in the audience. Let me go to her. I don't know, but something like that.
I think number one, that would be beautiful, and you should wear
Thank
that.
you.
Um,
Thanks.
Number two, I remember thinking of ritual outfits back in the day, and I thought, like, what is the most ridiculous thing I could wear? So of course I went to Amazon custom things, and I thought I could definitely put Papa's face on some pasties, and I'm like, I would get kicked out, and I'm not gonna do that. Nobody should do that.
You thought about
But
it
how will
though.
I?
I don't,
I did think about
I
it.
mean, would you be kicked out though if you wore like a sheer top over it?
Oh, sheer top. Wow. I do that.
That way, at least your skin's covered, but you could still see the pasties through it. Because this is off topic. But there's a concert series that happens in Orlando every year called Earth Day Birthday. And let me tell you, if you just want to see pasties or just um painted breast walking around, that's the concert to go to because it's
Hell
out
yeah.
in the grass. The women have shorts on or sometimes just bikini bottoms, and they are fully body painted because that's like the thing that girls do when they go. So if they could do that there, why can't you do that
Yeah.
for a
Why can't
ritual?
I do that?
I
As
also
long as your
have
Oh,
face
to
isn't painted, right? That's where the line is drawn.
I also have to say there's this it was a like a costume thing a couple of years ago for
Mhm.
I don't want to say costume. It was for Christmas. Like when there's these ugly Christmas sweaters things going on.
Yeah.
I saw one. It was someone had a person and she had. I mean, I don't want to assume they had like holes cut where the breasts would be. And it was just the breasts on display, but with I think it was like a reindeer situation. Anyway, you could wear something like that, Everything is covered except for your boobs and your nipples. So, there's just like papa popping out. It's like maybe.
I think that would scare him. I think it'd be like, oh my god.
Well, you know what would happen is what was the interview where it was Terzo and he said a woman threw her bra at me
Oh yeah,
or flashed him and threw
flashed
her
him. Yeah,
bra
yeah,
and he
yeah.
was like, and I forgot all the words to the song.
That could be
He
you,
probably would
Jillian.
just be like,
You know
all
what?
the
Fuck
ghouls
that.
would just be staring.
The Goulettes, they would all stare.
Yeah,
Security, everybody.
you would get all the
Yeah.
pics, girl. You'd be
Damn,
fine.
finally. No. Oh, I gotta watch what I say. These kids at my work found this. Yeah, one
No.
of them I said, don't watch it. Anyway,
Your
um,
name's Jennifer.
yeah, I am
Don't
Jennifer.
worry, you're better.
I'm going to say the embarrassing shit now. The kids that I'm looking over are like toddlers, and they are not watching this podcast. So
Lucky. But back to Cerise.
Mhm.
That song is so hypnotizing. And it's so dark. Like, can't you see that you're lost without me? Like,
Mhm.
it's so good. It really is a great song.
It does everything he intends to do, and that's what I love about Tobias as a songwriter and just as an artist is like he puts so much intent into something that it's
Mm-hmm.
truly it's spellbinding and it's beautiful. Um, yeah, I love it, and it's one of the songs that I never skip when it
yeah,
comes up. I I love hearing it, and it's inspired so much beautiful artwork too that I've
Oh
seen
yeah.
and stories. I love seeing like when he was at Cardinal Copia and he reached out to a little girl in the audience who had big headphones on
yeah.
for her ear protection, and he sang to her because he seems to really be very choosy about who he does pick. I loved reading all those stories on Reddit like 3 years ago when I first got into it, but then
Yeah.
I'm just like, but what about me? What about Rebel? When does Rebel get a chance? Maybe next year,
Yes. You have
perhaps.
to. I will say I always skip this song.
Yeah.
Ever since the Cincinnati ritual.
Understand.
Oh
Sorry.
no, yeah. Yeah.
Um oh well, it just seeing him that close was a gift enough.
Great.
I'm glad that you still found the glimmers in that moment, even though I know it was hard.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was hot, so you're already like, I'm uncomfortable
Ugh.
and I'm mad.
Well, and Richie, the security guard, was like
Mhm.
dousing people in water to keep them cool, and I'm like, Richie, bud, you you gotta let up because there was so much confetti
Oh my
stuck to
god.
my body. It was awful. I had mummy dust like down my outfit. I don't even know how it got there. I was just soaked.
That should be your outfit. You should make an
Yeah.
outfit out of mummy dust and confetti,
Ooh.
like a top and like a skirt or something.
Oh, with the gold glitter?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then you could have like the mummy dust like going
Ah.
across your chest here, like on a little bandeau top or something.
That would give you attention. No doubt.
Oh my god. Nobody do
You could
that.
be like, put me in the cannon.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
so-
my god, this is so cool. Oh my god, this needs to happen. I'm getting excited.
I did make a dress out of newspaper before, so I could work with you on that.
Yes, please. I'll commission you. Take all my money. Take all my mummy dust.
Oh my god.
But that, like if we're gonna talk about outfits to get his attention, I think that would be really cool. And then like you could technically do like just need some type of backing for it. But then yeah, you could do like a skirt that when you move, the mummy dust moves with it
Ooh.
'cause it's only attached at the top. Yeah.
Girl.
Then it's lined with the little confetti at the
Oh
top.
my god. Yes. A million times yes. This needs to happen, even if it's for a photo shoot. It's
That
so
would still be
cool.
fun. Yeah. We'll talk about it because
Yeah.
now I'm invested. I just came up with this and I'm invested in this idea.
Let's make some for ourselves and we'll go to the same ritual.
Yeah. And then when the time is for the cerise, we can just be like pointing to each other.
Yeah.
Ah,
We'll both
ah.
get 2 for 1. 2 for 1 deal.
Yeah. Hold both of our hands. Someone can hold the microphone for you. Why isn't it attached? Just one of each. Just hold on tight.
Oh man. Okay.
It.
Next one.
Number two, Darkness at the Heart of My Love is my
Oh.
number two. Because it's another Dracula love song. And if
Yes.
it's ghost and if it's romantically inclined whatsoever, I adore it. Um, this one is just, it's one that I immediately liked. And I think I talked about it with you both when I was last on the podcast about how Doug Bradley, who played Pinhead in the Hellraiser movies, he identified this as being one of his absolute favorites, especially from Impera. And I love connecting with people on it because I know it's not a common favorite, but when I find someone who also likes it, it's just it's cool because it's like, yes, you get it. It makes me sad but also joyous when I listen to it all at the same time. Um, and my first ever piece of artwork I had commissioned from Jax was inspired by this song.
Oh.
So,
Love it.
yeah. Thank you.
I hate this song.
Love that. Peace and love. I love that for you.
I think I just like the whisper parts, like that whispering part. I think that's really
Mhm.
good, but the rest of it, I don't care for.
Good.
I get it.
What about you, Sabrina?
I like it. I like it. I I like it. It's a good song. I also like the whispering part, especially people trying to decipher it. um, I think I've heard many different theories on what it says. Like I don't know, like pleasure me. And other things.
Yeah.
I like the song. I would love to hear it live. Um, yeah, good choice.
Thank
Good
you.
choice.
And I cannot
Thank you.
wait for your number one.
Number one, drum roll.
Drum roll, please. I'm looking at my list on my notes app on my phone, and I feel like I did drop the ball on a couple of items because now I'm like, wait, I didn't include this one. Oops. Oh well. Uh, my number one has and always will be Mariana Cross because it brought me into the band. It caught my attention. When I first listened to it, I was like, what is he talking about? Let me listen to it six more
Yeah.
times and try to relate. And I just instantly loved it. It really drew me in. It's like even what I mentioned last time, seeing him on TikTok, I think it was the slowed and reverb
Mhm.
version was playing. And I was like, what is this? Why is he dancing? Why is he wearing that jacket? Why does his face look like that? Like all these questions. Like, who is that guy, Swiss? What what's happening? This is something people like? And then, the song is playing everywhere and it's on every edit. People make on TikTok, people make such beautiful edits of stuff. And
Yeah.
it's like different couples. Like I just saw one recently that was of A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, and it was a 1980s movie with Mariana Cross
Oh
was
wow.
the song
Yes.
used for it. And I'm like, I love it. I love it being used for all these different reasons. I saw someone else too. They did this beautiful acoustic version that was meant to be used for like a wedding song,
Oh.
for someone walking down the
Oh
aisle,
yeah,
and
I
it's this
saw
girl.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, with her, she's got like a higher pitched voice and
Mhm.
she's singing it. It's almost like a whisper. So stunning, and it'll just always have a special place with me,
Agreed.
that song. And again, I never skip it. I can't because I'm like, this song
Same.
makes me so happy. I just love it. And it will lift my mood. If I'm really down in the dumps about something, I'm like, this is the one song I know I can always listen to and I don't get tired of it.
And I also really like the that interview where somebody was asking Tobias what this song is about, and he's like, "Oh, friendship." Like, no, sir, it's not. It's not about friendship.
I
Like, it's about a very
was it
intense friendship, maybe. Oh,
I
Tobias.
I think I saw, was it Jackie Vallow was like really mad when that happened. I remember seeing her TikToks where she's like,
Yeah,
friendship, no.
she's right.
I love
Loved her.
her.
I love her videos. I love her hot takes. Oh, they're not even hot takes. I just love her takes on
Yeah,
things.
same.
But I kind of see it as like a love letter to Mary Gore
Mm-hmm.
of like that's who
Same.
he was, is this who he is now? And I think it's also like I could a lot of times when there's not a music video for something, I like to think, what could this look like if this was done professionally as a music video? And I
I'm
could
so
see this
curious about your
also.
answer because I think about this all the time when I listen to the song.
I could see it also. Well, I mean, it's Papa Nil's song, but I could see this being about Bull and the kids. It's like we had to sacrifice a
Could be.
lot so I could get here, but like you did this with me, you chose to be on this journey with me. And I think and he has talked about that before in interviews that there are multiple meanings to it. Of course,
Yeah,
he's got to try to be safe about it because of his kids and their
sure.
friends, which I understand. I do respect that. And I think that he probably has handled it very well with his children about what it could mean and what it might mean. But yeah, I could see it like if they cast Justin Andrews playing Mary Gore in the video,
Oh,
Oh.
being looked on by Tobias Forge playing a papa or being himself. So it's like a reflection
Oh.
type scenario.
I love that.
Yeah.
I
And
do love that.
yeah. And Mariana Cross was released on my birthday in 2019, which
Aw,
was a Friday the 13th and a full moon. And
That was a great
love
year.
damn.
that. It was a really good year. It's before everything went wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah, I
But yeah.
love that song. I think that was my number two.
I think it was my
Mhm.
number 3, I want to say. I think
Three.
it's been on every list now. Not sure.
Mhm.
It wasn't all of
Even
ours. It was
Brad's.
on
Even
Brad's. Was it
Brad's.
on Leon's? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Mm,
I feel like
no.
it wasn't.
Yeah, lame.
Look it
Uh,
up. Not him being the outsider. Let me see. Maybe I can find it.
but yeah, if I ever want to feel loved or if I ever want to feel beautiful, I will put on that song on repeat. I'll listen to it
Aw.
forever. And honestly, I'm really angry at the internet for not making a bardcore version of it yet.
Oh,
It was not
I
on his
need a
list, by the
that
way.
would be
bardcore
really cool.
version.
True.
There should be a bardcore version of Rats too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And anything on Freak Hell, because that's the time
Yeah.
period would be just really fun.
Yes.
But no, I love that you listen to it for those reasons. That's such a nice thing to hear. Like, what about you, Sabrina? Do you have like a song that's by Ghost that if you need to be uplifted, it's the one you choose to listen to?
For me, it is always and will always be Stand By Him, I guess. This song hypes me the
Aw.
fuck up, especially that, again, that one line that I love so much. I love it, and yeah. It always, like, hits that one, that one spot. And it always tickles my brain. Yes,
I
love
love
it.
that.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Um,
That was an
yes.
amazing list. It was.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
if if I could I'm asking as if this isn't my podcast, I would like to give a little shout out to someone today because I told you,
Yeah.
Jillian, already. At this concert yesterday, someone, while we were lining up in front of the venue, approached me, and this is a hello to you and a thank you because this person approached me and they complimented the podcast, and that was not only a surreal moment. I nearly started crying in front of that venue. Thank you for saying such a nice thing. That made my day. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was really, really cool.
That's so nice of you. We don't even know you.
We love you.
But we love you.
Just someone in the wild saying they've listened to every single episode. Saying they love the podcast. Love it. Thank you.
People are so sweet.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
I'm sorry, what?